and founder of Genuine Freedom Counseling, and I kind of want to tell you about how I got started. So, well, first, what I believe. I believe that everyone deserves a place to heal and recover and to be as authentic as they can be in their lives. And right now, with the way the world is, everything is so busy, and our minds are crowded with things, and I want to be able to give people the space in their minds to fully realize their goals and dreams and to be the person that they want to be for themselves and in their relationships. And so I've been an educator for 16 years now, and that has been a stepping stone to learning more about people and families and their needs. Right now, I teach in ESL as well as being a counselor, but that led me to where I am now. So in 2022, I was at school and I planned a trip for my ESL students, and a student had not brought back her permission slip, and it was the day before the trip. So she came to me and I called her father, and her father said, "So how are her grades?" So he came in for a conference that day, but then the next day this student came to school and she was crying inconsolably. So I called her father again. He came up to the school, and the trip was supposed to be in 3 hours, but I spent that 3 hours talking to them. And it was so it filled me up and it restored them, so much so that Dad said, "Can I bring my wife back here next week?" And I said, "Well, sir, I'm not a counselor, so I don't know if you should bring her back." And so 2 weeks after that, I was attending a church service, and the subject of the sermon was, "It's time to get out of the boat." And I don't know what it was about that message, but it spoke directly to me. So I contacted Lamar University and I started school. And well, before I started school, I told them what I wanted, and they immediately accepted me and asked me when I wanted to start. And I said, I want to start in February. So when January comes, I can prepare myself. And they said, "Okay, great." And then I got an acceptance letter that said, "Congratulations, you'll be starting January 4th. So I went ahead and went to school for those 2.5 years. And during the course of that, I got to do internships with, and I always chose multiple places because I believe in having a variety of experiences to make sure that I can be, as effective as a counselor as I can be. So I had 3 very different internships experiences with different companies. One was a private company, one was Brazoria County, and the other was a doctor and at Global Counseling and Testing. And I still have that Dr. McDaniel as my supervisor, and the reason why he sticks out to me and he is the best supervisor I could have is because the first day he met me, he said, "When are you going back to school to become a clinical psychologist?" And then the second question was, "What's going to be the name of your business?" And so I told him, I don't know, something about freedom, because I believe that everybody needs to feel free. Everybody is bound by something. We're in bondage with something in our lives. And I believe that in order for you to be the authentic person that you are, you have to release those things that you're bound by that are not good for you, that are not healthy. I believe in having healthy coping strategies. That's very important. We all have coping strategies, but are they healthy? And so, the doctor instilled in me to create the business that you really want. And so that's what I did. I give people a 15-minute free consultation to talk to me because I think in counseling or any type of relationship that's going to be close, that you're going to be talking about personal things, you need to make sure that you're a good fit. And that was my goal. So I have a 15-minute consultation. I meet with the client, and I don't intend to counsel them forever. I teach them these coping strategies so that they can go out on their own and use these strategies. And I encourage them all the time to practice on people. They don't have to know you're practicing on them. And I use a fire drill example because we all practice for crises, right? In different ways, fire drills, different things. The important piece is that practice gives you what you need so that when you do encounter a crisis, or it becomes natural for you to go to that strategy and use it to help survive the moment, you know, when you're in distress. And so after that, after I meet with the clients, every time I meet with them, I send them a session reflection. And it's not so much to remind them of everything that we talked about, but to let them know that I'm here for them and to remind them of the strategies so that they can actually practice them. And then we just maintain our relationship, and I'm not going to keep you longer than you should be kept. So I'm going to encourage you to leave when it's time for you to leave me, but I'm always available for maintenance if you need it. And so I think that kind of sets my business apart, because I know everyone doesn't do that, and I think you should do what helps you help the people that you serve. It's so important. So I have a good business. My clients come from Psychology Today. They can come from Open Path, because I'm on Open Path, I'm on Therapy Finder, and the doctor that I work with also gives me clients. The thing is, with me being in education and being busy, it's harder for me to, I guess, figure out how I want to market myself on social media. And I know social media is a big part of business now, and that's really what I want to work on now. I want to figure out how to be as authentic as I can be and as professional as I can be, because counseling is sensitive. It's not something that you can do a 2-for-1, you know, you can't offer discounts like that and things. I'm already affordable, but I don't want a price point to be why someone comes to me. I want them to come to me because they feel like I can help them. So my question to you is, how can I be more visible in an authentic and professional way?
Let's give her a hand.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so now it's open to everybody asking questions or answering her question.
Okay.
So what is your ideal client that you think you would help?
Well, I help a lot of different clients. My clients range from my youngest client is 5 years old, and my oldest client is 76. So my ideal clients are individuals who are struggling with whatever it is they're struggling with, recovery from substances or anxiety, depression, whatever it is that's keeping them from being their authentic self. My all-time favorite, though, is married couples. I have some married couples now, and actually at Lamar University, that's what my focus was. It was marriage and family. Yes.
Yeah, I might need to come see. I said it because as a financial advisor, well, the first class we took in my financial planning course was called Behavioral Finance.
Okay.
Talk about how instant gratification is so much more than delayed, and usually if you delay gratification, that's how you build wealth.
Right.
But I will have couples sit down in my office, and they could be no further apart on how they want to manage their household finances. And oftentimes I'm sitting there going, this is not a financial meeting. This is like a conversation.
I can see that. I can see that. But you're welcome anytime. Yes.
Just curious, the word counseling and the word therapy, are they interchangeable for you, or is there a difference?
They're interchangeable for me because they kind of mean the same thing. It's how you want to see it, really. It's more therapeutic for some people. It's more talk therapy, which I think is counseling for another. Therapeutic is when you're doing exercises, and I do both, so that's why it's interchangeable for me. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So to ask, not that I have the answer for your question, but you know, when they asked you who's your ideal client, I would go through. They've had some great exercises through the Innovation Hub.
Okay.
I would go through an exercise because you're basically saying everyone and everything and all the things.
Yes.
If you want to gain an authentic following,
Mm-hmm.
you have to talk to that married couple.
Okay.
You can't talk to everyone,
Okay.
because when it's everyone, nobody relates to it. You have
Okay.
to talk to, so find, like, you can have more than one, but find a couple and like zero in directly on them.
Okay.
Don't worry about the rest. They'll find you.
Okay.
Focus on the best ones.
Okay, I will do that. The reason why I said everyone is because sometimes a couple will say, well, I need my children in here, or I need this, and so I guess that's why I said everyone. But I will look at that and I will begin to zero in. That's perfect information,
And
perfect
it might
advice.
not be about their age.
Right.
I mean, you do want like an ICP that says age and whatever, but it
Mm-hmm.
could be like conceptually where they are. Is how you
Okay.
identify it. Like
Okay,
the
okay.
childhood struggle or where they're at. That it might be something like that comes up.
Conceptually where they are. I love that. So that's why I haven't made a video. Psychology Today allows me to make a 30-second video, and I haven't made a video because I wasn't sure who and how I wanted to speak to in that 30 seconds, you know? Yes, thank you.
So I have a background in behavioral health, not the clinical part of it, but the
Okay.
business part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it really is crucial, like the networking in the community, because behavioral health is such a sensitive matter to a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people.
Mm-hmm.
And really word of mouth is your best, referral source
Okay.
in that field.
Okay.
So making those connections, even when you say like married couples, because for example, my background's in ABA.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of couples struggle with what's going on with their children, maybe in school or
Right.
maybe at home.
Mm-hmm.
And also finding those connections with like the bigger health networks or doctors in the area
Mm-hmm.
who have these, or who see these clients, and they see a lot of times, they could need some help on that more counseling end,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not necessarily included with those therapy approaches, so we need a counselor to round out the picture.
Okay.
That would be another stream that I would like, zero in on.
Thank you. I thought about, and I was supposed to do this summer, and I got busy working with the doctor, and I didn't get to do it, but I want to talk to churches and doctors' offices and schools that are not within my own district to try to, gain some traction that way.
Yes,
Yeah.
because they see that, they could tell you exactly like, I see that couple or that family, and,
Mm-hmm.
so they would be able to point you probably in the right direction.
Okay, thank you. I thought about hospital systems too, but I never connected with anyone. And then recently a hospital contacted me. I didn't even know how they found me, but they contacted me and asked me, could they don't refer people. They refer people, but they tell them they don't give you their information. They have them contact you if they want to. So,
They have to be careful with that because of
right.
the referral laws that are in place, but they can
Mm-hmm.
hand out lists of therapists that they would recommend that the clients can choose from.
Okay, okay, okay. Sir, did you have a question?
Well, I was just gonna piggyback on what she said, like
Mm-hmm.
creating a raving fan for a client is like the best free advertising you can get.
Mm-hmm.
So I happen to help this, so when I moved my business here from Atlanta, so this happened in Atlanta. When I did my like first video, I targeted who I wanted to help.
Okay.
And so got one of those clients, he referred me to his daughter who was not in the same demographic,
Mm-hmm.
and then she referred me to 6 of her coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so they will come, you find your niche,
Mm-hmm.
make them raving fans, and they will tell other people about you.
Okay, and so I've gotten a few people like that. What I wanted to do was to have people do Google reviews, but I'm scared to ask them to do that because who wants to say, oh, I've been in counseling, It's nothing wrong with it, but I don't know that they want to open up that way. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Any ideas?
You
Ask.
If they don't want to,
Uh-huh.
they don't want to. But there
Okay.
are some people out there that are like, you know what, I don't care.
Okay. I'll keep asking then.
The other thing that I would suggest for social media, if you decide you want to do it, is just do tips. And aim them at like married couples or whoever you really want.
Okay.
Do who you really want, and the others will come.
Okay.
But there's 1.5 million marriages out there, and they all have issues.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Have you taken advantage of
No, I've been thinking about it every time I come to the office, but I haven't done it yet.
If you're a member there, you get one podcast for free.
Okay.
And so Raul will be able to help you out, and you can do the tips like she suggested or whatever you want, and then you'll have little reels that you can put on your social media that will help,
Okay.
have content for you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Yes, Miss Susan.
Yes, so I heard you mention seniors.
Mm-hmm.
You do seniors?
Yes.
What do you sounded excited about being, helping seniors
Mm-hmm.
with struggles, because there's a lot of struggles.
Yes.
What do you find, like from grief? Do you do grief? Or-
Sometimes with grief. A lot of it is with finding themselves again after the children are gone, and whether it's a couple trying to connect because the kids are gone and that was their focal point. But then a lot of it is, what do I do? I'm retired and I just don't know what I want to do with myself. And sometimes they're just all over the place with deciding what they want to do with that time. And so talking to them about that, the things that they should be thinking about, connections that they can keep or make in their lives so that they have support as they continue to grow older. And, ma'am?
Do you have a card?
Yes, I do. I have it right here. I can bring it to you now.
I'll get one from you.
Okay. Okay, I'll bring it to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, sir.
I think that as far as like with the marketing aspect of it,
Mm-hmm.
at this current point, I know it's likely a busy season for you,
Mm-hmm.
given that school is coming back. But also school is coming back, so a lot of back to school drives, I believe.
Okay.
You all have a back to school drive coming up?
We were having a back to school drive.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
So I believe attending a good amount of those back to school drives
Mm-hmm.
and getting your face in front of a lot of these families will be a great addition.
Okay.
As well as maybe getting some sort of like marketing thing, like a stress ball. If you have like your own like stress ball or something
Okay.
that you could hand out to people so that now they have something tangible that they could relate to you.
Okay.
That would be a good idea as well.
Thank you. That's perfect. I'd been talking to Tanya about what I could do, maybe to send a flyer out to homes in a certain area or something like that. So that's even more perfect. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm just curious, what's your big dream goal? Wherever you are, what does Gender Freedom Counseling look like?
What does it look like?
Is it always you, or is it bigger than you?
It's bigger than me because I can help more people if it's bigger. I can have more activities without having to contract other counselors to come in and support me. I love groups, and I do groups for a couple of different companies right now. And so I want to do groups. I want to do seminars. I want to do marriage weekends. I want to, I want to do things. Yes. Mm-hmm. And I tend to find that women are a niche for me. So I want to have some female groups, some women's groups, because I like to help people, but I really think it's more support if everyone helps. And so I want to do everything. I want to do a lot of things. Yes, ma'am.
Are you in a lot of the moms groups or like the Secrets of Bay Area Beauties or anything like that on Facebook?
No, I have not joined those groups because sometimes when I see them, it says you can't advertise or whatever. So I don't want to be put out of the groups. Do you think that would be a benefit for me to?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, because a lot of times they'll have like a Marketing Monday where you can post or comment on a post or
Okay.
like Small Business Saturday. And really a lot of moms in there are looking for marriage counseling or different things. And so
Okay.
whenever, like you can't go on and say, hey, here's my advertisement, but whenever people post asking for recommendations, you can absolutely, a lot of times
Okay.
you can say, hey, I'm available, but
Mhm.
some of them don't allow the self-promotion. So whenever I go in, I'm like, hey, check out this specialized thing that I do, and then I attach a flyer with my information on it,
Okay.
with like
Okay.
with my information.
Okay. Thank you. It's a good idea.
I think that'd be a great way for people to feel you as well. Like you don't necessarily have to go and just say, hey, like I have this business, but if you're in the group, people are seeing you pop up, they're seeing your name come across, you're giving some great information.
Okay.
They're naturally just gonna like click on your page and they're gonna see, oh, who is this? Like she actually knows what she's talking about, and
Okay.
naturally they'll flow in that way as well.
That sounds good. That sounds like I could add some psychoeducation to answers for people who ask.
Yeah, and a lot of times
sorry.
I've tried to pivot mine from here's about me more to here's what, you know, your needs.
Mm-hmm.
Not like how I can help you, but if you have this problem, I'm here to help.
Okay.
Make it more them focused rather than me focused.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It does. Thank you. Yes.
If you do that, make sure that you look in the rules.
Mm-hmm.
The rules will generally tell you if there is a Monday that they do or a Friday or Saturday.
Okay. Okay.
If you want to connect with you, I have a list of mom groups that
Sure. Sure.
let you do that on the days that they let you do it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
And you almost need a
Yeah.
spreadsheet to like figure out which one you can.
You could probably sell your list.
Right? It's a little messy right now, but I can.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Any other questions?
I've got one last question.
Okay.
So we were talking about social media, and it seems like it's a double-edged sword, right?
Yeah.
It's great for promoting business, but I think it's the devil when it comes to like relationships and distraction for our kids. And a lot of times we harp on our kids for being so addicted to social media. But guess what? You've seen that commercial where back in the day when, you know, the kid got caught with the drugs in his room and they go, "What did you learn this?" "I learned it from you, Dad." And I think that's what's going on with social media too in our homes.
Yeah.
Is that we're guilty of it. Our kids are watching us like bury our heads in this thing, and then we get mad at them for doing the same thing. And I think it's part of what's ailing us as a society,
Right.
because we have all this information. We think we're connected because they call them friends, but they're not really our friends, and we don't know how to talk to each other anymore.
Right. Right. So I don't intend to do reels like those kind of, giving out that kind of information. I posted yesterday for the first time on my Facebook page for Genuine Freedom Counseling, and I talked about vulnerability and how everything you do in life, every connection you make is a liability. It's a risk. You know, what are you going to choose? What are going to be your choices for which risks you're going to take and with whom? And so I'm not going to give advice. I'm going to make people think. That's my goal, really. Yes.
And I know that, these days AI is like, it's the same as what he's saying. People think about it 50-50. I also think it's a great tool if you use it the right way. If you don't lose your own voice within AI.
Yes.
But AI can be a very helpful tool for especially somebody like you who's like very, very busy. Don't know how to go about your marketing approach. So for example, AI can write you out a whole entire plan for like the next half a year. And you can implement your voice. You can say, I want to talk about these topics. What would be the best approach to like when post what? It can tell you like, okay, this is the season where you maybe want to, approach this topic, and then season a little bit more this. So it can give you a little bit of a guideline, and then it can also give you helpful tools, like for example Canva, where you can do like amazing things when it comes to social media, posting, and all that kind of stuff. And you can have already a plan laid out for the next half year, and you just follow it again, but by being authentic you.
Okay. That's what I don't want to lose, my authenticity. But I've used AI before, and I tell it, this is what I want. This is the sentiment that I'm trying to bring across. So, yeah, but that's a good idea. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
So I think Katarina has the presentation from last week's AI thing. And in that, she walks you through, not Katarina, but the lady that presented,
Okay, okay.
And it gives you prompts to find them questions like, you know, marriage counseling, where you find them, how you can help them, and, you know, draw their attention to you, words that you can say to
Okay.
attract them. But if you could,
Yeah, that talk, it's on our
It's on there.
portal,
Uh-huh.
so you can find that, and I can send you that.
Okay.
info.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
the actual
Walk you through.
presentation is on the portal.
It's on the
and
portal?
And then we
Yes.
have the actual slide deck that she used.
Okay.
But maybe you can watch
Just
it
let us know.
first, and
And then look at the slide deck?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
it walks you through prompts, it walks you through like when to post, and you can ask it for suggestions for videos, for
Okay.
Google posts, and like it can give you a whole thing. But that slide and that presentation can really help you narrow down what you're looking for and how to focus on that.
Okay. Okay.
I'll
Thank
send
you.
the link with it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
And also, if you're not really 100% comfortable yet doing your own video because you're not so sure yet, like really what to say or whatnot, I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure you went through college. I'm pretty sure you know concepts and approaches that you really stand for or that are very dear to you.
Mhm.
So you can just post pictures or, you know, videos of those things and
Okay.
say, this is something I do in my therapy or this is something I believe in. It still tells people who you are and makes them more connected to you.
Okay. And I was a journalism major, so I was doing newspaper and TV before I started doing the things that I'm doing now, and way before. But I don't know what it is that won't allow me to do this right now, to do the videos and to do, you know, I want people to connect with it, and I want to make sure that it's something that I, like you said, I truly believe in. So, but that's perfect. Thank you. And it doesn't have to be me. It can be information. Yeah. Yes.
I would suggest that you do video though, because you have a really good energy about you.
Really?
That is really
Thank
going to
you.
reach out to people.
Thank you. Okay.
Don't be afraid of it. Just say it.
Okay. Okay.
It doesn't have to be long. 15 seconds.
Okay.
All right, so we do have one last question for you. So how can we as a community help you? And I know we touched on it, but you get to say the last word.
Well, you've already helped me. You've given me so much work to do. And so I'm going to start looking at this and making a goal to do something every day. And I suggest that to you too, that we all take a moment to work a small amount of time toward our goals. And I want every piece of information I can get from y'all. So if I ask you for your card, I'm going to eventually call you to, you know, clarify or ask for extra support if I need it. And I hope that you will do the same in contacting me. That's it.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank
That was
you.
wonderful.
Thank you.
And you do get a 1 million cut. If you present, you get swag.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
If you haven't presented, you know.